What's up, BRAYGANG? It's your boy back at it again with another video, and I know, you guys are waiting on me to react to this particular song off of NF's album. I reacted to a lot of his other songs off of his album, The Search and Nate. I'm pretty sure his name is Nate something or Nathaniel something, but I don't know what his last name is, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm gonna do a thorough breakdown of this video. You know, I pause a lot, talk a lot, all that good stuff. If you guys are new here, welcome. And if you're not and you're a returning viewer, welcome back. We do video breakdowns and stuff on here and whatnot. We check out music. I basically post whatever I feel like posting, but it's been music. I mean, you'll always expect to see me do like a music review or something of the sort. And then, you know, occasionally some fitness content and then some pranks and then some public interviews, all the sorts. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications. Let's go ahead and check this video out or audio track out and see exactly what we're working with, man. Thorough breakdown time. Sometimes I want to disappear and go back to when I was 6. And basically, hold on, let me go back because I caught it, but sometimes I want to disappear and, you know, don't exist, but find a time machine and take me back to when I was 6. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, I'm pretty sure like that's one of the most comforting moments in a lot of our lives, you know, being that age. But everybody's gone through different experiences and stuff. Some people have had it pretty rough at that young of an age. But let's see what he's got to say.
Maybe younger, either way. I guess the point of it would be to tell that little kid that he's gonna take a lot of hits.
Damn, that's crazy. So he's basically reflecting. He's basically talking to his younger self and warning him about all the trials and tribulations that are going to occur in his life, which is pretty intense, man.
Yeah, I'll probably grab your hand and tell you life is hard. If you got questions or you need advice, and talk to God, cause he's the only one that listens.
That's facts, man. Yo, if you have any questions, problems, anything, talk to God, man. He'll get you through it all, man.
You think he isn't. Even good people are great at making bad decisions.
Even good people are great at making bad decisions. I hope that settled in, man. Even good people are great at making bad decisions. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Life is designed for us to kind of fall on our face and learn, you know? And we can't learn if we don't go through stuff like that. And in the process of all that, we do make mistakes. And it's the people who learn from those mistakes that live prosperous lives. And the people that don't learn from them, man, like they live a little bit more, they live a much more difficult life, if I'm being honest. Down can also build your character. Now that's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Because think about it. Think about all the worst stuff that's ever happened to you, man. All the craziest things that ever happened to you in your life, man. It only makes you stronger. Once you get through it, it's almost like if you guys have seen Dragon Ball Z, like Vegeta, he gets beat up all the time. But every time he gets beat up, he comes back stronger. I mean, that's the Saiyan race, you know what I'm saying? The human race is the same way. You get knocked down, you come back stronger. Some people can't come back that strong because they don't know how to ingest what happened to them, but for the most part you come out on top, man. Products of the things we experience, but there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. These are very calculated bars, man. I'll like these, man. I like these. NF is very, very calculated with this particular track. And that's true. Confidence is knowing that you're capable of doing something or knowing that you can accomplish anything effectively, right? Arrogance would be saying that you can do it better than anybody else and no one in this world has any possible sliver of a chance to be better than you are. That's more arrogant. And then you kind of put yourself above others and stuff and put other people down. Arrogance is not something you want. It's not something you want. But for some reason, it's what attracts a lot of people. Damn, he said, he's talking to himself. He said, you're going to cover your insecurities with lots of anger. And, you know, all these insecurities are what's going to make you famous in the future because you're going to make music about it. You know, that's crazy. That is so wild, man. So wild. It's kind of interesting seeing him, like, you know, kind of reflect on his entire journey to where he is right now. That's nuts.
Start to write about your life, and while they're all relating, you make up a slogan called it real, but feel like you're the fakest.
Damn, he said you'll make up a slogan called the real, but feel like you're the fakest. Nah, damn, that's crazy. I know he's been going through a lot, but I feel like he's in a much better spot right now. At least at this point in his life, I feel like he's in a really good spot.
I can tell you that
You're gonna make a lot of mistakes and people are gonna laugh in your face, and that's just how the way life goes, man. Literally, like I said, life is designed to throw obstacles in front of you, man. It's designed to do that. It is literally designed to do that. If you have a goal, you create a goal for yourself, life is gonna be like, how bad do you want it? And if you don't want it bad enough, you're not gonna get it. But you can literally accomplish and obtain literally anything you want. You just have to be willing to sacrifice a lot. And this song goes through all of the trials and tribulations and every kind of depth that he's gone through to get to where he is right now. I'm gonna listen, man. It's so it's very interesting how he's talking to his. It's like a message to his younger self. I guess I have a question for you guys that are watching. If you could tell your younger self something right now, if you could have a conversation with your younger self, what would you tell your younger self? What piece of advice would you tell your younger self? Just a quick, you know, little kind of engaging question. So his parents obviously got spot. I guess I'm a little spotty with his family relationship and stuff like that. So his parents split when he was a kid. I'm not sure like if it was. It clearly sounds like a nasty breakup or whatever. I mean, he didn't really get into too much details yet, but I can only assume he's gone through a lot. I think I saw it. Like I said, I saw an interview and he said that like a lot of stuff that was going on, man. I think his mom was on drugs or something like that. And kind of affected him pretty bad, but let's get into it.
she hit her boyfriend in the trunk and drove a couple miles down the street, and then she pulled over to let him out.
Whoa, she hit her boyfriend in the trunk of their car and drove a couple miles to drop him off because of...
She didn't want dad to know she had these type of dudes around.
Because she did not want his father to find out that these are the kind of guys she was hanging out with or dating, I guess. So she was with like some druggies basically, and she had that around her kid, and he had to see that. Dude, no wonder he's like gone through so much. That's crazy.
Cause last time he found out, he had to take us from her. You look uncomfortable, I'm sorry, let me change the subject.
Damn, he said the last time he found out she was hanging around those guys, he took the kids. But he's like, hold on, that's probably too much. Let me change the subject.
You know how we've always struggled with abandonment? Yeah. And when we feel, I wish that I could say I've learned to manage it. You think it's bad now, but you don't know the half of it.
He said, you think it's bad now, man, but you don't know the half of it. Anxiety is a thing, dude. Separation anxiety is a thing too, man. It's crazy. I'm not gonna say everybody has it, but for the people who have it, man, I feel for you. That must be intense, bro.
Passion is something we have never lacked. We see it the most when we're writing raps. They think it's funny now, let them laugh.
Yo, you know what's crazy? So with that particular bar, you see it the most when you're writing raps, like, you know, the passion and stuff like that. A lot of artists take, you know, their lyrics very seriously. Now, I in one of NF's interviews, he was basically saying that there is a distinct difference, and he's absolutely right, between writing from the heart and just writing to make a banger. Now, if you write a banger or whatever, and somebody talks shit about that, you're whatever. It's whatever. It's like a trash thing that you put out there. Like, you're like, okay, cool, I don't care. But when it comes from the heart, and somebody, like, you know, critiques a piece of work that you meant to convey a certain message and spread a certain whatever, it kind of hits harder. It's a lot more gut wrenching when you hear criticism from something you're so passionate about. So it's kind of crazy, man.
I know you think it's I know some things about the future you ain't ready for. I know some things that you gon' cover up but can't ignore.
Yo, I know some things you're gonna cover up but can't ignore. Yo, skeletons, bro. Now, they might not always come out of the closet, but most times they do, and they come out in the weirdest ways. And they affect you in the weirdest ways too. So just so you know, man, it's crazy. Life is wild, and if you keep on living, just keep on living, man. Keep on living. It'll hit you.
And what hurts is they gon' surface at the worst moments.
That's facts. I just said that. They're gonna surf at the worst moments. And sometimes they're not even they're just really weird times they pop up.
We gon' act like it don't hurt us, but it hurts, don't it? We walk around with the devil talking on both shoulders.
Walk around with the devil talking on both shoulders? Yo, that's a whole nother wave of negativity right there. That's crazy. That is crazy. What?
I can tell you that he disappears when we get older, but that's just not the case. And I know you feel out of place, and everything is not okay, and life can be a lot to take.
That's true too, man. Life can be a lot to take. And that is true. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. Like I said earlier, he's been saying it throughout this entire song. He's like, listen, Lil Nate, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, so don't beat yourself up about being a perfectionist. Everybody messes up. There's no such thing as perfect. You only achieve what is the illusion of perfect by going through a series of mistakes. So this was a really good track, dude. Really.
It's just the way that it goes. And I don't know if you can be questioning life. Trust me, I know what it's like. I'm here for you if you need someone to listen.
Yeah, that's true, man. I wish I tell my younger self so many things, man. So many things. I'm glad, like, I had the resources to kind of maneuver through every situation I've been in, but it's crazy, man.
You need someone to listen. You know how intoxicated people make us nervous, to the point sometimes we shake and it feels so disturbing.
You know how intoxicated people make us nervous to the point we're shaking, and it's so disturbing. That's crazy. Like, that must have been something that he's gone through now. And I don't think he means like literally intoxicated. He could also be talking figuratively too. You know, people just possessed with negativity, man, and it can really get under your skin. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth.
Don't be scared, that's just trauma trying to reach a surface. And tell us everyone we love is gonna try to hurt us.
And it's crazy, man, because a lot of people believe that, and it's hard to not believe it when that's all you've known your whole life. And then it's so ironic, man. Like, let's say you get fucked over your whole life, and then the one time you don't get fucked over, you don't trust it, and then you ruin it. And then the next relationship, you're like, you know what? Maybe I should loosen up a little bit. And then you get fucked over again, so you're like, nah, fuck that. I'll be on my same bullshit. It's so crazy. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about, because it's such a wild. The world works in a very weird, mysterious way, and it just has me laughing sometimes. So I'm like, ha, that's kind of crazy.
Which isn't true, but it's a lie that both of us believe in. But what you'll learn as you get older, every time you reach one, is you'll just make another goal that doesn't lead to freedom.
Whoa, so you're basically going to accomplish every goal that you set in place for yourself, but every goal you set in place for yourself is going to push you further and further away from freedom. Freedom meaning happiness, happiness meaning tranquility in one's self. That is crazy and a very accurate statement, because I find myself doing that a lot in a relatable sense, right? I set a goal and I hit it most, like 9.9 times out of 10. I'll always hit my goal, but I'm always striving for more, because I feel like if I settle for something, then I just won't be good enough. I will just be stagnant, and I want to constantly be moving forward, constantly climbing, but that can really mess with your mental when you're on that kind of a grind, man. This is wild, man.
See, some things about to happen that you can't imagine. At 24, you'll drop an album and you call it mention.
Whoa, how old is NF, man? I'm 24. That's crazy.
At 25, you put out therapy and gain some traction.
At 25, we put therapy. Yo, therapy session. Okay.
Skip the track number 4. Now that's a really sad one. Yeah, perceptions come at the same time. It doesn't matter. At 27, we'll make millions.
He's 27 years old. He could be older than that, guys. 27, so he's 3 years older than me, man. He's a 92 baby. That's crazy. No, 91 baby. He's a 91 baby because I'm 24. That's crazy.
But it's really sad because you learn to empathy. Sometimes I feel like I've become what you were scared to be.
Sometimes I wish that. Hold on.
I wish that I could look at you with empathy. Sometimes I feel like I've become what you were scared to be.
Sometimes I feel like I've become what you were scared to be, which is crazy, man. So ironic. I had to rerun that because that's intense. That's very intense. That's enough for you, man.
Which makes it really hard to look at you with sympathy, because if I'm feeling bad for you, then I have to feel bad for me. And that's just something I search to find us both some answers. I'll be here for you if things get worse.
Wow, that was insane, man. Eye-opening. Maybe the most enlightening song off of the entire track. NF definitely delivered. Like I said, that was a very thorough breakdown. He kind of went through every little waking detail and the whole entire walk of life. Every verse in this song was very calculated. It communicated a message, a very complex but yet simplistic message. You can get more complex as you get into the topic of it, but it's basically just standing your ground through the journey that we call life, learning from your mistakes and making progress. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was pretty much a reaction / review of this song. I love this. It's definitely my favorite song off of his new album, The Search. If you guys have not already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications for more videos like these. If you have any other tracks you want me to check out, go ahead and comment them down below, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later until the next time I do. Take care. Peace.